Afternoon YouTube, Scott from SA Landscaping on a dry day up in the northeast, and we're gonna go and do another small reduction today. It's a laurel bush again, like we did a few weeks ago, and it's near a tennis court, and the council have asked if we can reduce it down to sort of 2 foot a metre, just so that it gives a better view into the back tennis courts, because they're sort of very secluded. So stay tuned guys, and we shall get you some footage. So it's another, this is the job I spoke about, it's another laurel. It's about 18 foot tall at the moment, and it's just going to come down to a couple of feet. And to do that, we're going to use the same again, the AR3000 battery pack and the MSA 220, and everything will be recycled into our Timberwolf chipper, which is just fresh back from a service. And to look inside here, we've got our blades that haven't been replaced, but they've been turned around, so they're sharper on this side than the other side, which is now blunt. So we've got about 60 hours out of those. So the good thing is they can be turned around, and then obviously once they're blunt, we'll get them replaced with another set that Timberwolf actually give us. So everyone's a winner. we've kept some greenery around the side rather than hack it back to nothing, just to keep a bit of green on, and then the top will thicken out over time, and it'll give a better view around the back here for these tennis courts for the attendant who's sitting in that building. So another job out the way. Like I showed at the end there, I could have hacked everything back to the bone, but I prefer to leave the side bit there just with a bit of greenery on, just so, because it's going to take a good few months for the top to green back up. So at least looking at it from the side, it doesn't look as brutal as some of them we've had to do, and the council don't mind. Obviously it's reduced it a good couple of metres, so they're happy with what we've got. But you've seen the Timberwolf there. I mean, it munched away. You can tell the blades have just been sharpened. I mean, it munched that stuff in no time today. So it's had a full service. I took it up last week to the dealer, and it's got a full service to keep its warranty and everything. Like, you know, I don't touch anything. I prefer just to get it fixed, and at least it's gone in there. Everything's topped up that it needs doing, and I'll probably get 100 odd hours out of it before it needs to go back again. We've got another set of blades as well if we need it, but I got, I think it was 66 hours out of the other side of those blades, 66 hours without changing them. And you can tell, I think I said in a previous video, the chips there today have come out really small. The longer you leave them and the more blunt the blades get, that's what tends to happen, is then the chips come out longer, so they come out can come out up to sort of 4 inches long, and it doesn't munch as well. Whereas today it's back to doing what it does best, and it's quicker. You tend to find when it's a bit blunted, some of the stuff goes around the roller a couple of times and doesn't process as fast. So it's worth keeping them sharp. Maybe it's telling me that I maybe need to be looking at it after 50 hours to put new blades on. So that's I've probably let it go a bit too fast, because them last few visits we did with it were a bit of a struggle. Well, not a struggle, it's obviously it's a self-fed machine, but it wasn't as easy as it maybe should have been. So I think I'll try 50. I think I'll put 50 hours on the machine this time, and maybe change the blades and see how it's going from there. And hopefully we'll get, like I say, we'll get 100 hours out of the total blade, because they do turn round. So if we can get 100 hours out of a set, I'm not sure how much the blades are. I've never checked, for the simple reason that Timberwolf actually give you a second set complimentary, which is quite good. I'm thinking £60 maybe, something like that, 60 to £100. Someone might comment below and tell me that I'm way out and they're more expensive or cheaper, I don't know. But that's a rough idea. I know I've bought blades and things for machines in the past, and I think that's where we'll be at with them, I think. So like I say, it's we've got another couple of jobs to do this week, and then chances are, apart from if there's anything in the middle of the season, any call outs, sort of trees coming down or things like that, there'll be very little use now till August time when we get this out again. So it'll be washed off and it'll be put back in the unit. In hindsight, I should have maybe done another couple of weeks before it went in for its service, just so that it was going away and coming out brand new for the back end of the year. But it needed doing, so there was a date on the warranty as well. So that's done, the job's done, client happy. And like I say, we've got a couple more of these reductions to do this week, so I might get a bit more footage of similar jobs. But thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next one.